Hey everybody, and welcome to Brax Tech, and today we are doing an in-depth review of the racing game iRacing. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell for updates when future videos come out. Make sure to leave a comment on ideas for a future video. Anyways, let's get on with it. First, let's talk about the realism of iRacing. iRacing is very praised for how real it looks and feels. It's so real that even real drivers use it to practice before races. The cars and tracks are laser scanned to make sure that they look as real as possible. Developers also take thousands of pictures to make sure everything looks real. The damage model is also very realistic as well. It's so real, in fact, that NASCAR partnered up with iRacing to make the Pro Invitational Series during this pandemic to make sure all NASCAR fans are entertained. I've been on iRacing for the past few months, and I've been very impressed with how it looks and feels. Now, let's talk about the content. There is a wide variety of content in iRacing. Today, there are currently 80 tracks and 80 cars in the game. A cool thing about the tracks is the tracks have many configurations that come free with the track purchase. For example, say you buy Daytona International Speedway. You don't just get the oval, you get the road course and all of the off-road tracks in the infield. There's also a wide variety of cars to choose as well. Some options vary from an Indy car from 2009 to a full-blown Cup car. 20 cars and 20 tracks come free with any membership of iRacing. Now here is one thing of iRacing that I do not like: how expensive it is. Cars can cost up to $12 and tracks can cost up to $15, and the membership costs $100. iRacing tends to have sales all the time, so you can count on getting a really good deal from iRacing any time of the year. By the time this video comes out, iRacing has a 50% off sale for any new memberships. There's a few things you need before you get iRacing that cost even more money. To start, you're going to need a really good computer with plenty of storage space. iRacing also prefers that you get a wheel, pedals, and an optional shifter. Even though other sim racing YouTube channels might have a racing seat, it is not mandatory. In 2014, I started sim racing with just a wheel, pedals, and shifter. I got a racing seat 4 years later. A racing seat is not needed, but it is a cool accessory. If you do have the equipment, I suggest checking out iRacing today. I suggest the 1-year membership for $55. It's a really good deal. That is also the current membership I am under right now. So do I think iRacing is worth it? Absolutely. Cars and tracks are super realistic, and everything is just super good in the game. Except maybe the price, but you can look past that. But if you don't want to pay a yearly bill for iRacing, I do suggest one more game. And that game is called Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa is a racing simulator that is pretty similar to iRacing, but it doesn't have as many cars and tracks. If you want me to do a review on Assetto Corsa, leave a like. So that's going to do it for today's video. So make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell for updates when future videos come out. And make sure to leave a comment on ideas for a future video. Anyways, this is Braxton from Brax Tech, signing off.